Hi, welcome for the another session in Introduction to Robotics. In the previous class, we have discussed about the basics of robots, right? Today, we are going to discuss about the types of industrial robots, how they are effectively used in industries based on their configurations. And this is the important key factor here. So, as far as recap, we have understood what is the robotics and what is the definition of robots and what are the different types of laws and and who has derived the osmosis and what is the history of robots and what is the history of industrial robots and the robot anatomy, which is like manipulators, interpreters, actuators, sensors, controllers, and softwares. And how the industrial robots has been effectively used in the industries. These are the topics we have discussed in the previous class. Now we are going to discuss about the industrial robots, which normally used for manufacturing purpose. And also in assembly. These and whereas variety of applications are used in robotics. Some of the applications can be mentioned as follows: which is we can use for welding, especially used in a large scale welding process. The accuracy has been higher. And also used for painting, which is normally used in a car manufacturing industries, where the coating has been with high accuracy. Then assembly, so car assembly or truck assembly, wherever the assembly is required, the robots has a different wide range of applications and wide working envelope that they can able to use within high accuracy and precision. And also pick and place for traveling from one place to another place. That product has been transferred from one place to another place through a conveyor with use of robots. And palletizing different activities can be done. And sometimes if it is a high heat, the human cannot able to test the product quality or how it has been manufactured. So in that case, the testing robots are very useful to identify the defects in the products. Through whenever through is the intelligence skills, the sensor can take the feedback and it can be sent to a machine software. Apart from that, the product inspections like with the high endurance, speed, precision, when compared to humans, the human can do 10 products in a 1 hour. The robot can do 20 products in a 1 hour. So the manufacturing time, so the checking time or inspection time becomes reduced when we use these kind of robots within high accuracy. This is have the some of the files or photos where the pick and place welding. These can be obtained through the GIF files. So the next one is types of industrial robots. Normally there is a 5 type of industrial robots based on the configurations. One is Cartesian, second one is cylindrical, third one is polar, fourth one is joint arm, and fifth one is SCARA. These are the 5 type of industrial robots where we used based on their particular configurations. Remember that this is not about an industrial applications, how they are classified based on configurations. This is the 5 type of configurations where Cartesian is simply, so we can say, before going for the 5 types, this is the important key factor we have to understand what is work envelope. So normally it is work envelope is also said as a workspace or work volume where they can able to move around the table or the area where they can able to perform their specific task. This is known as the specific. If and is a manipulator or interpreter, it can able to move a certain area. This is said to be an workspace where the hand able to do the perform a certain task is said to be in work volume. So similarly, degrees of freedom is about the independent axis we can able to move without any inferences or without any disturbances, said to be degrees of freedom. So now we are based on this, we have classified into different type of robot. First one is Cartesian. The name itself means it has a 3 linear movements, x, y, and z, no cylindrical movement. The example is shown in the zip file. You can say only the 3 linear movements. So this is in Cartesian robots where we can use 3 linear movements. But when you compare with cylindrical, it has 1 rotation movement and 2 linear movement, which is set as in the theta values, right? And this is a theta, and a y and z axis has a movement up and down and right and left. But it has a rotation up to 280 degrees. The example for that has been shown in the zip file. You can how the glass satellite has been placed from one place to another. Then third one is polar. When you say that the name is as a 2 rotation and 1 linear movement, we can say that welding at an arc shape can be done through this polar type robots. The example for that are shown in the zip file. So next one is Kara robot. It is mostly has an entire joints which may sorry. So auriculators two types where they can three rotational basis and also as a elongation type where they can the work envelope has been enlarged when compared to the first three. The auriculator robots can move at a certain range, certain extent range when compared to three robots. This is an example for that using this. And final one is Kara. This Kara is an entirely based on different joints based on where they can able to rotate, they can able to move up and down, they can able to move a space according to the work envelope. So these are the five types of robots were used in industries. So so these type of robots normally were used in industries with applications oriented. So thank you for watching this topic, and let me meet in other topics.